everybody, I'm Christine and welcome to Cabin Creek Homestead.
And I'm Carrie Stewart, Cleveland County's 4-H agent.
Here at Cabin Creek Homestead, we are a nonprofit horse rescue and we also have a lot to do with chickens, eggs, and kids summer camp.
And today we're going to talk about how the two of us collaborated with this year's embryology program, which is offered through 4-H, and we do that in schools throughout the county. So every fall and every spring, we offer a school enrichment program where second grade classrooms get a incubator and a notebook for educational purposes, and then eggs. And this year we actually teamed up with Christine and Cabin Creek Homestead to get the eggs that went into our incubators. And we've actually hatched them, and we did a chick sale, which was really successful and a lot of fun. And so today we're just going to talk about how we continue, we're going to continue collaborating in the future and the programs that 4-H has to offer, and also Cabin Creek.
Yeah, it was such an honor to be asked to be involved in the 4-H program in this. I love kids, I love education, I love animals, and so it feels like the perfect storm. All the things that I'm passionate about, and kids watching chicks hatch is just magical. Doesn't matter how many times you've seen an egg hatch, it's just completely magical. And I think, especially in our current age, wanting our kids to know where our food is coming from and wanting them to love and appreciate farmers and pass on the knowledge. We have so much knowledge we stand on the shoulders of giants when it comes to farmers. And I think we're in danger of losing some of that knowledge. And so making sure that these precious things that we have learned by trial and error are not forgotten, that is just something I'm totally excited about. So there's chicks to my right behind us. These are sold, but they're being picked up at a later time. So they actually all got sold today, which was really exciting. And all of that goes back into the 4-H program. And then right next to them is a separate coop with the mamas that laid the eggs, and of course roosters, because with no roosters, there's no baby.
And we actually, so we put those eggs in brand new incubators that we were able to secure with a grant. So Cooperative Extension is actually a combination of a bunch of different agents that come together under the umbrella of NC State University, and which is a land grant university, and the county. So we are a organization that strives to educate and support locals and in our communities in different areas. So my area of expertise is 4-H, and 4-H was able to get a grant with the help of my CED, Greg Trawick, who is also our livestock agent. We came together and we wrote this grant up to get new incubators. It's got a clear top and it self-rotates, which was really good for the students to be able to look in and see those eggs and watch them, over the 21 days, and then as they hatch, they could actually see the chicks inside hatch, because we did have incubators, but they were really old, they weren't as predictable. So these were a really great addition to our embryology program in 4-H, and then being able to collaborate with a local hatchery was just such a cool experience, because it's been really just a full process. So that was very educational for everybody, and really helpful to come together. And then I think what we're wanting to do in the future is to do more collaborations. So with the embryology program being a school enrichment, this is offered to all of our local schools. However, we also have in 4-H, we have clubs and we have special interest groups. And so we've talked about starting a upcoming event where we actually bring some of the 4-Hers in Cleveland County to Cabin Creek Homestead to learn about hands-on experiences with chickens and different farm animals and homesteading, and then leading that into supporting your summer activities with Cabin Creek. So I think it's going to be a beautiful thing that's growing here, and it's really exciting that we're locals and we get to collaborate in this way.
I think my favorite thing about this is it gives me all the permission I need to build 4 new coops. I have plans because there's so many poultry that you can raise. Quail are coming next to our farm. I want to have an auto-sexing breed of chicken. That just means you can tell if it's a hen or a roux the day that they're born because of the color that they are. And then for I think you have a Chicks to Champs program.
We do.
We would rather have definite hens rather than the surprise rooster that you can have from a straight run. So having some specialty breeds that maybe could be show quality. I love all the potential. My mind, I've gone overboard with all my ideas, but this has been such a fun collaboration. Seeing my eggs go to I think we got 14 dozen eggs this year. Seeing them go to so many classrooms, it just felt like our farm has come full circle, and we're in the community like we have always wanted to be. So, Carrie, thank you for involving me.
Thank you.
So
yeah,
honored.
and I would love to see us be able to use the chickens from here for Chicks to Champs in the future. So that's actually a project that we offered for 4-H. If you're interested in that, we will launch that in January. We started to soft launch to get interest right now, so you're not too late. Come January, we'll open it back up for more registration for youth, and that's where you get five hens, pullets, and then we call it a surprise chick. It's a rooster. It's a surprise. It's a rooster, but it makes it worth it because we do a rooster crowing contest at our show, and that is a lot. It's a lot of fun. All of the youth bring their roosters. We put them on tables in their different kennels, and then we have a judge go through for 30 minutes, and they get a row of quarters, and every rooster that crows gets a quarter, and the kid that has the most quarters wins.
That is so fun.
It's a lot of fun. And then the youth learn in that project, they learn about chicken care and health. They learn about different breeds. They learn how to show their birds. So they learn showmanship, how to present their birds, how to answer questions and speak to a judge. That can be very intimidating for youth to have to talk to a judge and answer questions. So they learn how to do that. And then they actually have what's called a pen of 3. And so that's where a judge will look at 3 hens in a pen, and you want to have them the same same size. So if you've got 3 smaller hens, 3 medium hens, or 3 large hens, you want their pen to be very even. You want your hens to be in good health, nice and shiny and clean. And it's a lot of fun. We did it this past year, and it was a great success. We had about 20 kids doing the project, so it was really fun.
And plenty of adults my age and even older are still showing chickens. There's
Absolutely.
a skill to have, and actually there's some money to be made.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, how much are you, I'm gonna change jobs, please, actually.
I would like to show chickens professionally, yes. Well, and what I love the most about these different projects with livestock in 4-H is that although we want our youth to win and we want them to do well, what they're gaining out of it, the friendships, the teamwork, the showmanship, the sportsmanship, all of the things that you can't really get if you do something on your own. And we try to do things at a much more affordable rate, a cost-friendly expense to families, by 4-H providing certain things, different equipment that might be needed, and hauling together and supporting one another really makes these projects like the Chicks to Champs. We have a dairy steer project. We did a dairy weather project this year. There's a lot of different livestock interests, but we also have things that are not livestock focused. So the youth that may say, animals aren't really my thing. We want to get more into the gardening side of things. We want to do more. We did honeybees this last year. That was so fun. We did all about honeybees.
I'm not allowed to listen to this part actually because I need one more hobby. Like I need a whole
You need one more hobby. Honeybees are so it, and I want honeybees so bad. I love honeybees. So we did a honeybee spin camp this year, or spin club. That was so much fun. And we're gonna do robotics and electrical. So we've got all these different entities within 4-H that we can offer youth. But one of the biggest things to 4-H being successful is actually volunteers and collaborations with people in the community. So if you're watching this and you're wanting to know how you can get involved in 4-H, reach out, because we run off of community volunteers and collaborations, which is what we've done. We've collaborated. It's been a wonderful experience. I'm looking so forward to doing it more often in the future.
And there's a new friendship here too.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
so sweet.
Absolutely.
I wasn't expecting that, but I'm sure glad that it happened.
Yes. So if you're interested in being a part of 4-H or volunteering for 4-H, then the best thing to do is to look up Cooperative Extension here in Shelby. So in Cleveland County, you can type in NC Cooperative Extension Cleveland County. It will pull up our main page, and from that you can actually click Meet the Staff, and you can find my little blip about 4-H and who I am, and you can send me a direct email. That's the best way to let me know that you want to be involved in 4-H, that you want to collaborate or support us in any way is by reaching out through email. So that would be fantastic.
Now, if you were here shopping today and you took home a lot of baby chicks, I want you to educate yourself as much as you can. Raising chicks can be very simple, but then sometimes you can be a little bit confused because nothing is really quite as simple as it seems. We have a lot of resources on our YouTube and our Facebook page. If you have any questions, you can follow us. You can send me a message. I have done a lot of research, a lot of studying on my own to be able to have the success that I have today. So please make sure that you go. There's a wealth of information over there. You can also come to our farm. You can have a little tour. You can even come here for farm camp in the summer. We have a lot to do here. We've got 10.5 acres and we pack it full of a lot of fun. We run June, July, and August. We would love to see you out here. We have kids of all ages. That is all for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
I
I think it went well. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it went good.
Christine, Cabin Creek. Back to you, Carrie. Everybody, I'm Christine.
And I'm Carrie Stewart. Creek Homestead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back
Gonna work. What? You sounded like such a news anchor.
in today's top stories.
It's
Blue
going
eggs.
down. Chickens and eggs.